Hey guys, today I will be doing my first ever expectations video. What are my expectations on the roller coasters? For this park, I am going to talk about Six Flags over Georgia. I'll be visiting this park for the first time this year. I'll be going on July 8th to be exact, and I cannot wait to do some of the roller coasters, so it's going to be fun. I will post my expectations. You can post your opinions afterwards, so maybe my expectations will change, but this is my expectations as of the moment. Okay, let's talk about first ride is Batman the Ride. This will be my 6th B&M invert, and it looks intense as can be. I heard this is one of the most intense coasters ever created, actually, or one of the most intense. So it looks intense. It looks very compact, goes through the layout like very fast. It looks fun. I can't wait for Batman. Next up we have Blue Hawk, and I heard this ride has mixed opinions. I know this used to be called Ninja. It used to be one of the worst roller coasters ever. But last year it got renamed Blue Hawk, and they redid the trains, redid the track, and it looks a lot smoother. I heard it's much better of a ride. So I can't wait to do this ride. It looks pretty fun. Now this one's gonna be hard to say. Naege Mine Train. That's probably how I would say it. This ride, it looks boring. It looks like one bad ride. It looks boring as can be. I heard it's one of the worst mine train. I heard it's not one of the greater ones, but it looks fun. Now I'm not expecting it to be like Big Thunder Mountain. Heck no. But I'm not expecting it to be like that great of a ride at all. It looks pretty boring and pointless. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna ride it. I'm still gonna ride it for the credit. We got Daredevil Dive here, and this looks pretty good. I like the fact that it has a beyond vertical drop. This will be my first ever beyond vertical drop. So I can't wait for that. Also, at least my second vertical lift hill. The only vertical lift I've experienced is Riptide Rockets, which that one never gets old. So I can't wait for Daredevil Dive. Plus, it looks like it's got some pretty good hang time through the inversions, and it doesn't look like a bad coaster at all. Now we got the Georgia Cyclone. Now, this one looks okay. It just looks okay. I heard it's pretty bad for some people, but I've heard for some people like Mimu Mayhem who kind of enjoy it. So it doesn't look that bad of a coaster, but I'll have to see for myself. You know, I gotta form my own opinions. Now we got Georgia Scorcher, and this will be my second B&M stand-up. I've ridden one, which is Vortex at Carowinds. I enjoyed that. This one looks much better though. It looks like it looks like it has a lot smoother of a track. Vortex was a little rough. This one looks smooth. We'll have to see for ourselves. Vortex, I heard stand-up coasters are pretty rough sometimes, but this one looks pretty fun overall. I'm not gonna lie. It looks enjoyable. So let's move on to Goliath. This is the one I'm most looking forward to. This looks like a phenomenal B&M hyper. I heard it has a very intense helix where I know a YouTuber I watch, Canada Coaster Fan, shout out to you, actually nearly blacked out on this ride due to that helix. So I can't wait for that. That helix looks intense too. It looks like you're gonna feel some very good G-force. I'll have to see for myself, but yeah, I can't believe there's a B&M hyper that can actually make people gray out. Like, I mean, I've grayed out on Intimidator, surprisingly. I grayed out on that ride. And I've grayed out a few times on Mako. But this one looks fun. I cannot wait for Goliath. Am I expecting it to be the best hyper out there? No, I'm not expecting it to be my favorite hyper. I still think Mako looks to be better, but yeah, which I've done Mako. I haven't done this, but I think Mako is probably going to still be better. But we'll have to see for myself. I'll have to see. Gravemaker Scream Machine's up next, and this looks like a nice classic out and back wooden coaster. Yeah, it looks fun. I've heard some coaster kids said this is like one of the worst coasters ever created, but I've heard from most people it's not bad. So I'm excited for this ride. It looks like it's got some good airtime, so we'll see. Next up, we have the Joker's Chaos Coaster. I'm not even talking about this. This is not a roller coaster. Why the frick does Six Flags have to advertise this as a roller coaster? Get your facts straight, Six Flags. Okay, I put that coaster on there put that ride on there just as a little joke. Yeah, but anyways, let's move on to actual roller coasters. This is the Joker's Funhouse Coaster. And this looks like a fun kids coaster, actually. This looks like to be probably the best kids coaster. The theming actually looks pretty good, and it looks like it has a large layout for a kiddie coaster. So, this might sound weird to say, but I'm a little bit excited for this, actually. It kind of looks like a fun kids coaster. Okay, so let's move on to Mindbender. Now, this ride I've heard is phenomenal. One of the best coasters out there. And so I'm excited for that. It doesn't look that great, but we'll have to see. It does look like it's a little bit rough, but we'll have to see ourselves. Turns look a little wonky, but I'll have to see. Our last coaster is Superman Ultimate Flight. And this is a B&M flying coaster. This is my second B&M flyer. I've already done Manta at SeaWorld, which that's at like my home park, SeaWorld. Yeah, this one does not look as good as Manta. I'm sorry, it does not look as good. And that's how it is. Manta is it's crazy, but this one's not. It doesn't look that crazy. But we'll have to see. You know, this one could be better. I'll have to see myself. So that is my expectations. There are 11 new credits I'm getting. I've already showed 12 clips, but one of them was the Joker Chaos Coaster. I just threw that in there for a little joke, just to be funny. But there's 11 coasters. There's not 12. If you guys think Joker's Chaos Coaster is a coaster, it's not a roller coaster. Okay, that is it. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, subscribe. And just see you guys next time. Don't forget to theme on, people.